Hello, everybody. Welcome to another great episode of Distilled, Brewed, and Reviewed. My name is John. This is the world famous Sipping Den. And on this channel, I do everything that has anything to do with alcohol and coffee. Yeah. Coffee every Sunday. The rest of the week is just one happy surprise after the other. I've put together an unbelievable playlist with categories and subcategories so that you can find everything that I do easily, quickly. It's astonishing now. It's astonishing. First comment of every video I make is pinned, and it has a link to whatever I'm reviewing. In this case, very interesting. Very interesting. Especially if you're local here in Louisville, Kentucky. It is called Cardinale Blonde Ale from the Gravely Brewing Company. Now, you know how, so the logo of the University of Louisville is the Cardinal. So so what they're doing, they made an ale, so they called it Cardinale. Get it? Here it is. Cool looking can. Of course, the university's colors are red. So look at that. I like it a lot. Just came out with it. This here born date is August 14th, 2023. Just a couple. The second day they came out with it, I went and got one. Line out the door. People were sucking this down. I went to the brewery. It's close to downtown Louisville. I had this beer on tap. Haven't had it in the can yet. Let's see. What you need to know. UofL Athletics and Gravely Brewing released Cardinale on Wednesday. Okay, today is now Saturday. Cardinale is a crisp, light-bodied blonde ale with a 4.8% ABV. It'll be available at Gravely Brewing taproom, L&N Stadium, which is the football stadium, and several local retailers. The can art for Cardinal features the iconic Heisman Bird logo to kick off the football season. And it talks about Cardinale is a crisp, light-bodied blonde ale with a 4.8% ABV. It's available now at Gravely Brewing taproom in Louisville's Highlands neighborhood and will be available at numerous retailers, including locally at Kroger, Liquor Barn, and various restaurants later this month. Well, I've got it now. Cardinale will also be available at UofL's home athletic venues, so all of them, including the first home football game against Murray State on September 7th at L&N Stadium. We are thrilled to share this partnership with Gravely Brewing and introduce Cardinale as our official craft beer of the Louisville Cardinals, UofL Director of Athletics Josh Herd said. Gravely knows Louisville, and they know Card Nation. Our fans are the most passionate in college sports. They have high standards and understand the value and quality of product. Gravely is no different. Talks about the can art. We already went over that. Gravely Brewing is a family-owned and operated brewery and taproom that opened in 2017 and celebrated its 6th anniversary. It's one of the most decorated breweries in Kentucky, including multiple medals at the Great American Beer Festival and the World Beer Cup. I will say this. I like the place. I do go there. It's not my favorite in Louisville, but it's my second favorite at this point. It says help support the Cards. I don't know if a portion of this goes toward the athletic program. Don't know. I know they obviously had to pay to get involved with this for this partnership. What's cool is they have a little barcode on here, and if you hit it with your phone, you'll get the university's fight song. Pretty cool. All right. Let's get into it. Let's just get into it. Dun, 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 dun. All right. I should do it in case. It don't matter. All right. Well, heck. Right? You want to see the iconic bird. Wasn't always a Louisville fan. Until I moved here. And then I thought, well, I'm going to live here, and I'm going to get to go to every game if I want to. And it was, when you're in Rome. You know what I'm saying? When you're in Rome. Although there are certain teams from the hometown where I grew up that I don't give a damn where I live. But neither here nor there. I loved it on tap. Let's try it. It smells bready. like a good, fresh, baked loaf of bread. Nice. Just a splash of malt in it. The yeast. You smell this, you're like, it's going to taste light and crisp, but there's enough smell of the malt and the yeast where you know it's going to have some flavor. It's not like you can't smell anything like a generic macro brewery lager, light lager, where you can't get any nose off the thing. This has a nice, pleasant nose. It's pretty prominent. I like it. All right, cheers, everybody. It's good. It's crushable, but although it's easy to drink, it has some nice flavor. Gravely's done a great job with it. I'm going to have to fight back and forth with these breweries, the two that I like the most. This is good, man. Fresh baked bread. Not just baked bread. Fresh. With the crust. With the nice soft middle of it. A little bit of maltiness. Nice hop presence, but not bitter. I mean, a little bit bitter. Beer always is, but just enough to more flavor than bitterness. And through all that, it is a light, crisp beer. It's not light per se. It means not a heavy tasting or anything like that. I loved it on tap. It's very good in the can. It is extremely fresh. I had it the day after they announced it on tap, so I had it right then as soon as they put it in the keg. And I'm going to go there because it's close to my work, kind of until they run out, because it's going to run out. It's fresh. It's very tasty. I can get a couple other ones too. Try them. But I think I'm gonna keep up with this until they run out. It's very good. All right. Gravely, you did a good job. Cheers, my friends. And I'll see you on the next one. And don't forget the sub. Believe me, it's going to help you more than it helps me.